This is a review for the Newport Dunes RV Resort and Marina. This is our spot. It is spot 2101, which is a premium waterfront spot at the Newport Dunes RV Resort and Marina. And let me actually walk by and show you one of the other waterfront spots, what they mostly look like. So you have the concrete that comes around. We don't have any neighbors today, so this is the neighboring spot next to us, which is 2103. So this is just a regular waterfront spot. You can see there's a picnic table, there's the concrete pad, and then there's the dirt area. So we have chosen to park the RV on the dirt area because we did have a little bit of rain the first day, and then we have the concrete pad to put the picnic table and our rocking chairs and all that type of stuff. You can see we have septic, we have water, and we have 50 amp at our location. And then they've planted some begonias and other shrubbery that goes between the RV spots. So you have kind of a little bit of privacy. And then at our spot, let me head back over here. We're considered one of the premium spots because we are on the edge. We are on the corner, and right here is a walk path where everybody in the RV park can access the water. There's a few of those walk paths. So any of those spots are premium because you see all this additional green space that we have. We don't have anybody who is right next to us. We actually have 2 picnic tables over here, which has been nice to lay out our beach towels and stuff like that so they can dry during the day. And then this is what it looks like in the front area. So there's all this green space, and people will put out their chairs and stake down their dogs, and so the dogs can kind of be out here but still not running around, and play cornhole and all that other fun stuff. And you can see the marina is right here. We are literally right by the water. Some people were in wetsuits swimming earlier this morning, and we've seen that a few different days where people have been swimming that are, you know, training for something. There were a few kids that were hanging out by on the sand and then kind of dipping their toes and stuff into the water. But it is mid-March and it's still a little chilly to be in that water. The temps have only been in the 70s, which for me is just a little cool. But I will show you the pool as well, and that's where a lot of the kids have actually been doing their swimming. Okay, real quickly, I just wanted to show you the map. So that orange spot right there where my thumb is pointing, that is our spot, one of those premium waterfronts because it's on the edge. You can see there's another one of those orange spots over here. I would argue those are the nicest spots in the park. Those ones in the, then there's the other waterfront, and then there's kind of those yellow and orange spots, which are a row back. And let me show you what those look like. So that would be like this row. There's truck and trailer, and then you can see a couple of those Class A's. So they're not quite on the water. The spots are maybe a little bit tighter from neighbor to neighbor. And they have 2 rows of that. Those types of spots. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear it, but here is my only complaint about this RV park. And I'm not sure you can hear it on the video, but there is an airport and there are flights that are flying over here all day. And we must be directly in their path because we have to hear the airplanes going all day. I don't really hear them in the RV, but if you're sitting outside, you definitely can hear it. And I can't imagine being one of these houses near the marina and spending $5 million on your house and you have to listen to that noise all day. Okay, let's go check out the swimming pool. So right over here is the entrance area where RVs come in and then can do the check-in. And then over here we have the clubhouse pool and the laundry facilities. So laundry is over in this building. So there are restrooms over here and laundry. Oh, can you hear me? Over the next plane. Literally ran over here for 2 minutes and we already have our next plane. Okay, some fun little details about all the stuff that they have going on for the month. And they actually do a lot of events. So you can see an idea of the schedule, the different events going on. Here are those laundry facilities and the pool. Oh, I have a coat, but it looks like it's open. Okay. So it's a really nice pool space. You can see they have some different tables set up, chaise lounges, and then there is one hot tub right here. There is an additional therapy pool over in the back corner here, and then a few more like single soaking hot tubs over on the side over here. So really impressed by how much is at the pool. I wish we would have spent more time here. We were so busy hanging out at the ocean, but great pool area. Highly, highly recommend this park. Okay, we're back at the spot, and I am actually looking at our RV standing on the beach just to show you a little bit of what the beach looks like. There's actually a really nice concrete paved path that goes all the way around. For one portion of it, there is a bridge, but it is very stroller accessible. I've seen little kids riding their bikes around it and kind of doing the loop. The front office is to your right. You can see they have some pull-throughs here where people can stop and you can do the check-in, and then the pool is just across the driveway there. And then as we come along back here, the playground is back here near the water. Really nice playground setup. And beach space. Not a lot of people on the beach, although it's almost 70 degrees. The weather's really perfect. If you have a sweater on. I don't know if I'd go swimming. And then out in the distance there, you can see where the RVs are. If you look closely, you can see our RV as well. And we're going to walk and do a loop around the bay. And here's just another view from inside our RV looking out. We are staying here around the third week of March. The rate for the premium waterfront spot is about $130 a night. That includes all your tax and stuff. But of course, we're in one of the most expensive spots in the RV park. This view is from the other side of this marina space. So out on the other side of the water here is where the playground's at in the front office, and then off to the right there you're seeing the RVs. But you can see here that they have canoes and they have paddle boards, and during the summer they have a bunch of different things that are available for rent. So you can head out on the water even if you don't have your own watercraft. Here they have a movie screen set up and just a big pit area where they do movies. And there's beach volleyball, so there's different nets set up over here. You can see there's some like cottages and tiny houses and stuff off in the distance. I don't know if that's this same park or a different park that just kind of borders on that back side over there. But here is the check-in area for the water sport rental items. We didn't see any of these out while we were here. I think this is probably more of a summertime activity, but as I head over here, you can see what the rates look like for the different amenity things that you can do. That's the little rental area, and then here you can see they have horseshoes. In the distance is where those volleyball nets are in that TV screen, movie screen. And then they have the rentals. Here's some of the paddle boards and kayaks on the rentals. All these pergolas are just kind of open, so it's really first come, first serve for these pergolas. And this nice path goes along the whole bay area, and there's a bridge. So we're seeing a lot of people bicycling around it.
It's sweet too.
There's a little marketplace too, and it's open every day. Actually pretty late, till 7 or 8 p.m. And they have plenty of things that you might need. We would head over to the peninsula almost every day. We would just drive over there. It's about a 10-12 minute drive to get over to the peninsula. Easy to find parking. We loved watching the sunset over here. And then on this particular day, we are out over by the tide poles. If you just put tide poles in your Apple Maps or whatever, it'll take you right over to this location. This is in the other direction, south of the Newport Dunes Marina. It's about 7 minutes, so not very far at all. You just find street parking, and then you can go to the scenic area, or you can head down and scout around the tide pools and look for animals and just enjoy all the beautiful sunsets on the beach. So really can't speak highly enough about this location. We loved our stay here, and hopefully you will too. Thanks for watching.